Puta, Dhoni, I have been asked to talk to you a few minutes about this well-being and how to lead a good life, happy life. And the program we are doing today is to support a good environment for your own benefit and happiness. There, can you tell me, if you want to have a good life, what would you do in your life? Can anyone put the hands up? Those who know the answer. If you want to have a good life, what would you will be doing? Yes. What else?
Good things.
But can you name a good thing?
Helping people.
Helping people. What else? Is there any other good thing? Can you name one good thing?
Trying to make friends.
Trying to make friends, yes.
Listening to other people.
Listening to other people, that's a good one as well. And you are?
Coming to the temple.
Coming to the temple. Only one chance for one person. Yeah? Yes, so you said few very beautiful things, right? If you bring lot of flowers into a basket, you can organize them according to the colors, according to the sizes, and you can make a nice necklace. What I will normally do, I go to the Buddha every day. You know where the Buddha is? Can you show me where the Buddha? Yes. Then I looked at his eyes. Can you look at his eyes? Yes, and I looked at his eyes and say, I am a good person. I love my parents, I respect them, and they look after me very well. How many times you take your meals a day? How many times you take a meal a day? Three times. So, do you have to pay for those? No. Those are for free. Today I was having my dana. There was a young girl around 2. She was born into an English lady married to a Sri Lankan gent. And this little girl, she was offering me dana. And she said, I want to go to the park. Then dad said, no, you can go to the park after your lunch. Then I asked, what would you eat for your lunch from this little girl? She said to me, she didn't say anything, the dad says, you are going to eat rice today. Then this little girl said, you can't eat rice every day. We Sri Lankan eat rice every day, but you are born in this culture, so you say, we can't eat. Then dad says, you have to eat what you are being given. මම පෙන්නන්නේ මේ රිලේෂන්ෂිප් එක ෆැමිලි එකේ තියෙන. එතකොට මේ පොඩි ළමයා ටිකක් worry වෙන්න ගත්තා. මම කිව්වා Dhoni, look at myself. I am a Buddhist monk. Right? I have to accept what I have been given. එපාර මේ ළමයා ටිකක් සතුටු වෙලා කිව්වා. එපාර තාත්තා කිව්වා no, you have a choice. Monks also does not have a choice, but sometimes they can have a choice. Therefore, there are opportunities to change. For what I wanted to say, for you get 3 meals a day. How many meals? 3 meals a day. And you don't pay anything for that. Excuse me, Dhoni. Don't shake, yeah? Then you will not think and listen. If you do something else. So if you get 3 meals a day, in between there are more as well, and you don't pay for anything, how does that meal come from? How does that meal come from? So your parents do how many things to get that meal a day? How many things? So to give you 3 meals, they do 10, 20 things to get that meal. So you see, Now you have to do only two things. What are the two things? What are the two things you need to do? Study well. Because you don't want to worry about anything else. They do rest all. Study well. And the second one? Behave, be a good person, be well. Behave well. So study well means do homework, not half, do your best full. Do your activities, be organized. Yeah? So if you want to do your things, don't do it here and there. Perfect, nice, clean. I spoke to one gentleman, he is quite a responsible person. He said, when I was 5, my mother and dad takes me for holidays. Right? Before I go to holidays, they bought a booklet about the place they are going to. And they gave it at least 1 week before to our hands. And before at least 3 days, you have to read that book and tell the parents what you are going to see. If they are not being studied that booklet, they can't tell what they are, where you are going to. Have you been holidays this school year? Anywhere? Have you done the same thing? Did you know where you were going and have you read about the place? You know, these are very important. And today he is a highly skillful person and he still pays so much of gratitude to parents for doing that. And if he wants to go to somewhere, he prepares himself, still he remembers the parents. How nice. Today I take this book to be prepared because my parents gave this nature into me. So therefore now you get 3 meals. To get your 3 meals, they have to do so much. In return, what you can do is what? Study well, be good. Don't hurt them. Don't make them let down. Don't upset them. Don't disrespect them. Right? So you have to be a good girl. So then, in the evening, you go to the Buddha and look his eyes. Not anywhere. You have to look his eyes and say, I have been a good girl. I have been a good boy. Is that simple enough to understand? Then you come to your mom and dad and pay your respect. Why you want to pay your respect? Because they work so much for expecting nothing in return. So shall we do the paying our respect to our parents? So bring the palms up together, right, with everybody. And even elders can do that because they also are in debt of that gratitude to the parents. So let us do together as a conclusion to my reflection to these beautiful children here. Dasamasi ure katva pohose siudnidikaranam ayudigam vasse satam Matupadan namamaham Uttikaro aling itva Chumbitva piya puttakam Rajamacham sukadikam Vitupadan namamaham. So finally, to brief it, to point it, so what you are going to do, if you want to go somewhere, before that you study. If you want to go to the school, before you study it well, then you feel very easy in the classroom. Okay? That's how you do your good in your studies. Thank you, and may you all be well and happy.
I'll be here after this session. Anyone who parents need to discussion individually, you are welcome. So I'll be here after this session. අවසාන වශයෙන් අපි දැන් අද මේ සාකච්ඡා කරපු කේදී කියපු කාරණා ටික මම දැන් පොඩ්ඩක් හිතේ තියාගෙන තමුන්ගේ දරුවෝ වෙනුවෙන් සහ අනාගතයේ තමුන්ට සහ රටට සමාජයට ආදරය කරන දරුවෙක් ගොඩනගා ගැනීමට මේ කියපු දේවල් වලින් යම්කිසි පිටක් හෝ උපකාරයක් වෙයි කියලා බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඒකම අපේ ගෞරවනීය ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේට අපේ ගෞරව නමස්කාරය පුද කරනවා ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේට. ඒකම මේ විහාරවාසී අපේ ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේලාට විශේෂයෙන්ම අපි මෙතෙන්ට පැමිණි මේ විහාරස්ථානයේ දැනට වැඩ බලන වැඩ කටයුතු කරගෙන ඉතාමත් සාර්ථක විදිහට හැම දෙයකම උපදෙස් අනුශාසනා දෙමින් කටයුතු කරන පූජ්‍ය කාර්තේවල් චන්දෝත් ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේට මගේ ගෞරවනීය නමස්කාරය පුද කරමි. ඒකම සියලු සංවිධාන කටයුතු කර අපේ හිතවත් දේශමාන්‍ය සාන්තිසානායක මහත්තයාට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙමින් ඒකම අපි හැමතිස්සෙම නිතර කතා බහ කරන සුවසීව ආශ්‍රය කරන මම දැන් මේ සුළු කාලයත් එක්ක මමත් එක්ක ඉතාමත් සමීප සම්බන්ධතාව ගොඩනගාගත්ත සියලු දෙනා ධෛර්ය ශක්තිය දුන්න අපිට මේ ගමන ඉස්සරහට කරගෙන යන්න. ඒ සියලු දෙනාටම මම ඉතාමත් ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙමින් ගෞරව කරමින් අපිට පුළුවන් මොහොතක සමහත් 3-4කින් 6කින් අවුරුද්දකින් නැවතත් හමු වෙන බලාපොරොත්තු වෙමින් මම නිහඬ වෙනවා සියලු දෙනාට සියලු ඔබලාගේ ජීවිත සාර්ථක වේවා දරුවන්ගේ බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන දේවල් ඒ ආකාරයෙන් සාර්ථක වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. After this session, all these parents who wish to individually talk anything, you are welcome. I will be here. Thank you.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි වෛද්‍යතුමනි. එවැනි තමයි අතසිටි සඳහා අපට අනුග්‍රහකත්වයේ එවැගේම අනුශාසකත්වයෙන් දායක වූ ලන්ඩන් තේම්ස් විහාරවාසී පූජ්‍ය කාර්තේවල චන්ද්‍රජෝති ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේ ඇතුළු මහා සංඝරත්නයට මගේ නමස්කාර පූර්වක ස්තුතිය පුද කරනවා. UK Selvoice එවැගේම සඳහම් මණ්ඩපය වෙනුවෙන් ඒකම සමදාමත් අපි සමග එකතු වන තේම්ස් බෞද්ධ විහාරස්ථානයේ මේ වැඩසටහනේදී ආරම්භයේ සිට අප සමග අපවලදගත් එක්සත් රාජධානියේ ලෙක්චර් බෞද්ධ විහාරාධිපති ශාස්ත්‍රපති අකුරණ සමිති ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේට නමස්කාර පූර්වකව ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. ඔබ වහන්සේට අපි පුණ්‍යානුමෝදනා කරනවා. මේ ධර්ම කටයුතු ඒ වගේම දේශාන්තරවල ගෙනියමින් බුදු දර්ශනය තවදුරටත් මේ ලෝකයේ තුල සපත කරන්නට ස්ථාවර කරවන්නට ඔබ වහන්සේට තවත් ශක්තිය ධෛර්යය ලැබෙන්නට කියලා අපි ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. ලෝකයේ උතුම්ම ධම බුදු දහම. අපි කියනවා මේක තමයි සෝබා දහම කියලා. ආයෙත් දවසක අපි මේ වගේම කතිකාවතකින් හමු වෙමු. සදහම් මණ්ඩපයෙන් අපි සමු ගන්නවා. ඔබ සමට තෙරුවන් සරණයි.